There we go. I think we're good. Let's just do that. Okay, there we go. Let's just do that. Oh, what happened now? Oh, sorry. I need warm up. I need to wake up. Yeah, we're back with Vampire Survivors. So I guess, for the sake of doing it, I've been doing Vampire Survivors for like a month now just to see where it goes. Well, I mean, initially I saw it was a question of it was more seeing it like right from the beginning and then me playing it for a bit and then seeing where it goes from there. And Survivors is a game that definitely opens up. I'll talk a lot about it when we get into it. Because well, there's a lot of things already changed with the menu here. We have adventures here, we have quick start unlocks, which are all of a lot of the unlockables here. A whole lot of secrets in which you could cast spells to do stuff, although I think this is just secrets as well. Yeah. We've got a lot to get through. And so, yeah, we have an entire collection of all the things we've done. I have gone a long way since, well, yeah, since starting the game a month ago. And so I don't know what to talk about because, well, there's just so much to talk about, including that stretch of a title that I put. But anyways, shall we get started? Let's see. What unlocks do I need to do? I think there's reach level 80 in Inverse Inlaid Library. Okay. I think I might be able to do that. 50 has a whole bunch of I need to reach level 50 with a whole bunch of people. Anyways. I think the best way I could do that is by getting the XP crown and then probably just combining it with the pentagram. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, I feel like I need to play this with should I play this with the controller? Why not? I feel more laid back and lax today. This might take a bit, so apologies. What did I... But this is a game that kind of amazed me. I really thought it was gonna fall in the same vein of, apologies for computer noises, let me just mute that. I really thought it was gonna fall in the same vein as like Balatro, where like the big general satisfaction is just seeing the number going up and then just, being proud that the number goes up. And to an extent it is kind of like that, but what I think I like the most about this game is just how well it spreads itself. We'll get into it and see what we mean. Inlaid Library, we need to go inverse mode, so that'll set those stats to there. You could set your music here, and now you could set it to endless, limit break. I might set it to endless, depending. I need to reach level 80. Yeah, okay, to reach level 80, let's set it to endless mode. You have like Arcana cards, you have a hurry mode, so you could just rush along. That might be good. Yeah, it only ups clock speed, nothing, maybe. And then hyper mode to just up all your things. That's very good with just doing a lot. Okay, what do I want to start? What Arcana do I want to start with? Hopefully it's not too loud. Gemini comes with the counterpart. Awake. I pass projectile speed. Healing's doubled. Has projectiles, coin bags. I don't think I have anything that really pairs with the pentagram. But oh, actually yes. Special weapons listed have special damaging zones. Sure. Do I have anything new here? No, I do not. So yes, these Arcana cards will help you out all throughout. And, oh, yeah, right. This character comes with the perk of starting with a level. I don't really like either of these. Any of these. But, for the sake of starting with something, I kind of have to start with something. The whip's probably the best bet. The whip's also pretty good for this level because this has a lot of... How do you say verticality but horizontal? that. Anyways, I think we saw the library from the start. I don't want any of these. King Bible, Magic Wand. We kind of saw King Bible like right from the start. That was my go-to. But yeah, a lot has changed between let's see. And water, we can skip this. A lot has changed between like the start and now. And yeah, what amazes me about this game is that there's just a lot of, the name of the game is Unlock Potential. Knife doesn't seem too bad. AoE is also pretty good. Up AoE. Like there's always something to strive for. And yeah, there's always something to work towards. Whether it be trying to clear a stage, trying to meet certain conditions to unlock a new character, etc, etc. Get the crown just so we could get XP faster. I'd say the goal here, since we're in endless mode, is to reach level 80. Hopefully it's not too loud. I couldn't tell you. Was 50 health, yeah, 25% chance not to erase items. Pentagram's good because it's just a screen clear, but, you know, limited amount of time, and you also there's a chance you don't get XP from it. So, getting that leveled up as fast as possible is advised. But yeah, it's fun in the sense of trying to work towards goals. It's a very goal-oriented game, despite being, well, an endless survival mode. Rune Tracer, have we seen Rune Tracer with this build? Well, have we? Duration weapon effects. You know what, for the sake of getting something new, sure, we could use the Rune Tracer. Oh wait, no, we've used Rune Tracer since the start. Yeah. I mean, this is also a rogue. Well, yeah, I guess this would be a roguelite where you can get chest. Or you could get upgrades along the way that will help your general performance and survivability in runs. And so, you know, I guess there is that sense of progression coming through. So for instance, we've got our Arcana cards, which we didn't get at the start. I also have perks that let me start with extra projectiles, things like that. My movement speed. I get 1 revive. Yeah. What pairs off with a whip? Was it Hollow Heart? Might be. So yeah, as much as, like, you know, some people might find this rewarding for like number go up and it just rewards you for just having constant upgrades. Not for me, but like the sense of progression is real good. Feels like there's something for everyone. Well, something for if you like the Survivors formula and just generally good at passing time. I don't know if Survivors is out for some like mobile. I feel like it probably is. Ooh, Vento Sacra. I think that also counts as a whip, but I've never really used it much. What does it pair with? Oh, my Grimoire. It pairs with. Oh, it pairs with a Blood Whip. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, now we could look at all these combinations of things, and they could, yeah. Oh, what am I missing? The cat has a combination, the spire has a combination. And so there's a lot you could do. We also now have a map which shows all the collectibles along the way, with some arrows and some rings. Yeah. There's there's too much. I forgot where we left off. Like, there's just that much content. So yeah, things like well, you have to unlock a lot of tools that can help you, resources. So for instance, up here we have, all right, I can do that now while I'm moving around because this is just a one-hand game. So you can now speed up the rate at which you go, just so then it makes it easier for, you know, farming, stuff like that. Each stage is generally, well, is 30 minutes. But it can be a hassle waiting for that whole amount when you've been like conquering everything and things are just a bit of a breeze. Let's get that. And you know, really helps speed things along just so we can see them out in progress. Let's see here. XP gain, yeah. Just up XP gain, we kind of want to reach level 80 just so we could unlock something new. Armor, sure, just to upgrade that, so you can see that, like, when you pair up certain weapons with other things. I'm almost dead. Let's slow things down a touch. Okay, stop time, sure. I really don't know what's been new since last time. Just because there's so much ground covered. I've played this game like, what, at least like, I feel like I've done like about a stage a day would be my rate. Not like exactly, but like that's my rate. That's how rates work. One more projectile, sure. Get a chest, upgrade. Pretty straightforward. So with all the thing about being well spread in in just the things it wants to do, I'm not a fan of its gameplay. Feels too simple. And like I could get why some people would like it just for the sake of its simplicity. But I don't know, I feel like I want to be involved. Like I want to contribute. Like let me press a button to do things rather than just this meaningless maneuvering between like enemies. Just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel rewarding enough for me. I want to work towards my goals. And getting this, you know, shallow victory doesn't feel too good. Or like, you know, if you're stuck, there isn't a way that you can get yourself unstuck in terms of skill. But it's for some people. For some people, especially like if I found this game to be an excellent background game. Yeah. So it just works in that way. If you're just doing something passively, waiting for something. Level 8, there we go. Ooh, purple chest, this grants you an arcana. What do I want? Area continuously changes, not a fan of that. I will be getting Blood Whip, though I don't know what's coming next. I want an additional boss. Now, through your revivals. These weapons generate explosions when they expire. Explosions damage is affected by curse. What? Don't know what that means, but that seems good. What else affects these? Lightnings, Bibles, birds. Okay, yeah, we could give this thing a shot, I guess. I'm a little low on health. Hopefully it's not too loud. I really can't tell. Axe balls from that. Hollow Heart from Whip. We want that evolution from Hollow Heart. You know what? Just in case. Just in case, we can lower this a touch. There. Hopefully that's alright. Merely hit quit. surprisingly still getting the hang of it. Okay, low on health, I'm dead, that's fine. I get a revive. But doing inverse stages are a little hard just because everything's twice as tanky. Okay, but pentagram helps. Okay, this makes it so that I get more XP? By combining it with the XP crown, I can generate extra gem and gather all of them. So very handy for XP grinding. Okay, explode please. Thank you, and then you just collects it automatically. Let's up whip. So we have base damage up. Weapon cooldown, although Shadow Pinion should... I kind of want Shadow Pinion just for the sake of trying to upgrade it. Empty Tome works, but I think there's an Empty Tome on the field. Rune Tracer up, sure. And then just work things through. Rune Tracer up. Sure, you up. Max health, sure. Probably base area would have been nice. Would have been nicer. It's better to do damage. This Shadow Tracer, what is it called? Basically leaves a trail behind you. So very good for covering your backside. Yeah, sure. Duration of weapon effects. Is there anything I have with a duration? I mean, not really. Okay. I think I want something with bigger area. Oh wait, no, I already have big area effect. More damage is always great. Like, who could refuse more damage? I can. Okay, there we go. Let's see, projectile speed. Sure, why not? And then my last one's damage? Yeah, but then I might want something else. We'll see. Recovers HP per second. Now Rune Tracer. Get a third. Knife. Rune Tracer. I'm getting a lot of the older weapons, and I really want to showcase some things a little new. This will get me my Blood Whip. Okay, there we go. Usually, when you have something that needs... of course, it's called Bloody Tear. Or Tear, maybe. This heals you, but, you know, if you're a Castlevania fan, you know what Bloody Tear means. If you don't, look it up on YouTube and have fun listening to it. One of the two most memorable songs in the Castlevania franchise. Although, you know, there are a lot more memorable songs, but if you're gonna put it down to two, that's definitely... Bloody Tears is definitely there. It might even... For some people, it might be number one. Although, I think Vampire Killer... Vampire Killer, I feel like, is... Bloody Tears is a better song, but Vampire Killer is definitely... Vampire Killer is definitely the more iconic one. At least from the Castlevania franchise. What was I saying before this? Can't remember. I'm almost dead. Stick close. I don't know if I've covered this tactic here or not, but Whip is good just because it has a lot of horizontal coverage. Yeah, and this is a very horizontal map. There we go, Evolve Rune Tracer. I think those things explode now. Explodes in bouncing and in retaliation. Cool. Ooh, get that. That'll be helpful. Stronger with movement and against frozen enemies. We're not really freezing enemies, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately not. Anyways, I think with that mention of Castlevania, the more I play this game, the more I just see that these are just like a lot of like enemies are just Castlevania enemies. I mean, like, sure, you could say that, you could argue that, well, you know, these are all haunted, or like, general depictions of monsters. Like, you know, the good old zombie skeletons, but there's a lot of monsters here that you can't, just are so Castlevania. And are just, there's a lot of Castlevania references as brought forth by Bloody Tear. Hearing that is so satisfying. I don't play with audio, or too much audio. But yeah, these wheel lines, for instance, the flying Medusa heads, what is that? This is new for me. This is the whip combination, isn't it? Critical hits might generate explosions. And what was it called? There are like 5 F's in there. Floating skulls. Well, skulls are skulls, but you know, it's the floating skulls with a menacing blue aura around them. That's that's Castlevania. What were there? There were, oh yeah, there were the dragon bone enemies. In a later stage. Oh, lion wheels are iconic. Medusa are like, they're just general monster fit in. Let's see here. Things come with a counterpart. Reroll. Ah, here we go. This one gets you an extra treasure boss. Which is pretty handy when you get going. So an extra boss will spawn, meaning you get more treasures, like this little guy here. Okay, no, he's just gonna go off the map, that's fine. It is weird that a lot of the enemies go off the map. Like enemies don't obey physics or just objects in general. And yes, I did say physics. Technically it is physics, I'm sticking by it. It's the concept of going through solid objects. But yeah, it is a weird hurdle for you, I guess. You know, to be stuck in trees when enemies aren't. And it has definitely put me in a tight spot. Like those rooms in the first stage. Oh, here. Treasure monster. Give me something. No, nothing. Okay, the only issue I think I see with my kit here is that there is a little bit of... Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage. I think I might want some damage close to... That does a little more damage close to me. And actually, I have more room for other goodies now. I just need to level... I think I died. Oh, yeah, I died. Shoot. And I only reached level 44 in 23 minutes. Ugh, okay, that's fine. Let me just... Oh, no achievements. I forgot to mute. Actually, I could do that right now. I could just mute... No, I cannot mute epic achievements. Okay, that's unfortunate. Because epic doesn't... It comes in with a game. That's fine. But yeah, there's, I guess, the base of a run. So as you could see here, we have a lot of characters we need to unlock with a whole bunch of puzzles we need to solve. Uppercut a non-red reaper. Still don't know what that means. You get a lot of fun. You get a lot of fun characters, like a literal tree with the slowest movement. Actually, you know what? Sure, let's showcase the literal tree in the newest stage we've got. I think the newest stage I've got is Bad Country. That and because there's a thing where first off, there are relics here we need to get. There are. Okay, let's turn off endless, turn off inverse. Hurry hyper that. Yes, good. Okay, starting off. Let's start off with damaging zones once again, just because we had this. So yeah, as a tree we could barely move. Why did I think it was a good idea to get a thing that could move? That could not move in a world where I need to explore. Anyways, it's bats, so you know what? Sure, Gaze of Gaia. This lets you look at enemies and weaken them. We've seen a lot of these. Flames of Moose. Oh, Misspell. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Moose Spell. Increase the duration though. Flames could work, but those are all directions. Tree's very good at standing still, as you can tell. Okay, but because we're tree and we're standing still, we can speed this up a boatload. We might want cross. Cross is pretty good. Aims at nearest enemy, so then I don't need to aim as tree. Let's speed this up a lot more. Even though I can't run from that enemy. Augments AoE, yes please. There we go. That's... And just farm all the XP we got. I think, yeah, there's also a challenge for killing like a whole bunch of bats. It's very handy for dealing with that there. Sure, let's do that. Just so then we have something to deal with the harder enemies. Clover, get 10% luckier, can deal for damage, that one's okay, there we go. I think I want, what is it, a spear? Okay, get away from me. Base area, sure. Getting lucky just means you have a chance of getting to choose from a pool of 4. Lightning ring, none of these really tickle my fancy. Okay, got that. First 3 projectiles at a random enemy. I didn't really think too much of the bracelet. Granted, I didn't see too much of the bracelet. Slowly get this chest. You forgot that we're working at 3 times speed with the movement of this tree. There is also that weird delay with the chest when you speed things up. It's fine. Knife not too handy. Effects last. Base damage up. What does this pair up with? This pairs up with meat. Ooh, meat. Okay, so if we get the lance too, that gets a double lucky pair up. Okay, we really need to get XP, and I am struggling to get all the XP. Checks out. Also, why are we on a Sonic stage? Okay, get away, bats. Ooh. Okay, those make noises. Scarlet's pretty... Well, actually, no, we have spinach. Pentagram would make things that, but we just use pentagram. Like, nuking everything is less satisfying. Where's weapon cooldown? Yeah. So somewhere on this map are 2 hidden items. Well, usually the map would show off the hidden items, but in this case, no. So that leads me to believe there's an enemy of some sort. Where's a projectile? Sure. Okay. Clear everything up. I need something that just attracts. I need to attract a lot of things. Yeah, sure. I need what? A slab of meat for that? But I also am looking for spears. Okay, these things are very loud. Okay. Let's lower that a touch. Wait a minute. Now we're just in... Wait, we're just in Sonic Orb Zone. This is just a Sonic map. Oh, there we go. That'll help me there. This is just a Sonic map. This is what, the Sonic 3, I want to say? Sonic 3 bonus level. Things that you didn't expect to activate your trivia brain. Strong earth movement and frozen enemies. Is that the one I'm looking for? I believe so. Yeah. Is this the spear one? Yeah, I think so. Wait, no, it might not be. Hey, this one has the orbit. This one freezes enemies, and I do want freezing enemies. And then we just stop everything. Yeah, it is the one, but is it the one I'm looking for that combos? It isn't the one that combos. I need wings. Okay, that's fine. I get a lot of those newer icons confused. A trapdoor. Oh, I need a trapdoor, but I also need wings just to upgrade weapons. Weapon upgrades are kind of the way to go. There's a green shiny. Oh, green shiny's all the way up there, but there are 2 chests all the way right there, and I'm a tree. Well then, I can't. We're moving at 3 times speed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's also a generic enemy type, but you know, also kind of fall in the Castlevania corner. Okay, so the thing about Glass Fandango here is, well, it's the triangular base attack, but if you stand still, it does a spread attack. But when you're moving, it does a focus attack. Okay, Skull Man, okay. Yeah, might as well upgrade Cross. As much as I want Duplicator, I kind of ran out of space. You could only have 6 things. Any more than 6 things. Wings. And wings is gonna be helpful for being a tree. Base area up. Up. Sure, a few. I don't know what warrants me getting like a boatload of effects. There we go. Tree moves faster now. Let's go get this Arcana chest. What do I want? Okay, yeah. There we go. We get an eyeball. Oh, this map. Wait, where did it go? Where'd the extra item go? Did it just vanish? Okay, fine. Slow moving tree has to go up against thing that spawns and despawns. Fine, game. I'll play your game. Okay. These things are loud. But anyways, for the sake of talking about something new, because gameplay is only so riveting, it's just what you see is what you get. I'm still not a fan of 8 base damage, spinach, sure. Not really too much incentive to get more lucky. Black chest gets you often a new upgrade. It often does. Not this time. More chest. Ooh, that one's pretty good. This one just throws out swords instead of crosses. And we got a thing that kills everything. Followed up by a thing that absorbs everything. Are there any green arrows? No green arrows. But anyways, if it wasn't apparent by last Friday streaming this, I am one Castlevania fan. Castlevania is just fun. I don't know. I guess just the general aspect of exploration, the grandiose bosses. Like, a lot of the bosses you face kind of feel like it has the grandeur of, like, a Dark Souls-esque boss. Without, you know, as someone who hasn't delved into the Souls series, but, like, it also doesn't have the difficulty of the Souls boss. Though there is, like, you know, it is threatening. It is a boss after all. Where am I going? There's a purple chest up there. Okay, sure, let's go for a purple chest up there. Ooh, a triple. Okay. Okay. Might deal crit damage and freeze enemies. Something, something, something. Is there anything here I want? Enables crit hits for listed weapons. Doubles overall crit damage. That sounds like I do crit damage. Okay. What else oh, green. Go for green. Oh, why is that green all the way out there? Also, is that just an emerald? That's just an emerald. This is just a Sonic map. Emerald. Come on, where's the emerald? Ooh, gas malachite. Allows Mortasio to morph when reaching level 80. That's an odd one. Sure, I'll allow that. Oh, Reaper got me. Oh. Okay, yeah, when you hit the time limit, which is apparently 20 seconds, you get Reap. But you can't... Well, you could probably kill the Reaper. I haven't done it. There we go. Okay, Animo Mortasio. Who's Mortasio? Mortasio. Who are you? Oh, you? The funny bone man? The funny bone man. Nope, that's it. So yeah, there we go. Oh, what time is it? That didn't take too long. Probably because I sped it up a lot. Ooh, there is also something else at Bat Country. And we do need to defeat a total of a boatload of bats. We're pretty close, but granted that took a lot. Is there anything else we do? Reach level 80 with Mortasio. So what I might do is, what is he? No, that's Astral Stare. Find this in Bat Country. At minute 9, okay. Sure, we could do that. What does you do? Oh yeah, you get the ricochet bones. Bat Country, let's go. Let's not do hurry for a little bit because I could just speed it up. At some point, we'll leave this be. At minute 9, okay. So, what's his old stick? He has bones that ricochet. I think this is the third time I said this. Is there anything that works with bones? This works with bones. Ooh, yep, that works. Okay, we also have this merchant here who you could give money to get stuff. I mean, a lot of these are just weird one-off weapons. Also, this doesn't work too well with a whole load of bats. I'm in the whims of surviving by the bones on my back. Garlic works. But garlic doesn't work. Clock Lancet? Not really. Bombards everything in circling zone? Not really. I think I'm gonna skip this. Although I do have the one that's like banish 10 weapons and like banish like 50 weapons. I should work on banishing some weapons, but a little too hard. Birds? Actually, Okay, maybe if I get another bird, then I'll activate bird. But otherwise, I also okay, minute 9. Minute 9. Okay, get more bone. Wait, how am I supposed to get you to level 80? The whole point was me trying to get him to level 80 and then okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna redo this because there's no way I'm gonna get to level 80 in the time I do have to do things, and then I need to also beat up bats. Hang on, let's just go back, do this, do this, do this. Endless, cool. That way we could reach level 80, we could win the game. But I really miss that garlic. Because throwing bones isn't gonna... No bones about it. Throwing bones isn't gonna cut it. No one says no bones about it. People should really say no bones. Glass Fandango works. Yeah. Although, I am a fan of wings. This is a really good weapon. Fires in 4 directions. I'm taking garlic. I've come to like garlic a lot. I think I wasn't too much of a fan of garlic when I first thing, but I think it was more of a misread from my part. Do I want this? I have so many things that have like all these weapons have counterparts. Sure, I'll get the bird for the sake of getting a bird. The bird just attacks in a circle. You occasionally can see the circle, but it's hard to spot the circle. Okay, because I have the ring, we can speed things up a little bit. Bone up. Move this cursor out of the way. Has that cursor been in the way in all the previous runs? Hard to say. Bounce. Okay, there we go. Oh, I missed the box. Yeah, get that, just so then we can evolve the garlic, which gives more AoE and healing. So basically what the tree had. Get the other bird. I think one goes clockwise, one goes counterclockwise, I think is how it goes. There we go. And just freely run through everything because you can. Sure, get the bones. I just want to see what happens to you at level 80. I hope you evolved into like a fully developed individual. I hope it's just like person. Okay, we're minute 2. We just want to pay attention for minute 9. Hopefully things come up well. But otherwise, other than that, I think I pretty much said all I need to say about the game. Yeah. A game with just a lot of branching paths, which is a weird thing to say. Or just a lot of possibility would be the correct words to say. But just, I don't know, just simple gameplay that can just be, you know, easy to pick up and play. It's just easy. Very casual. And I'm personally not a fan of that, but like, I get people. Sometimes you just want to play the easy game. And, well, this game. When I say this game's easy, what's this? Curse item, but increases might, projectile speed, duration, or area. I haven't figured out what this curse item means. Like, the thing that says curse item. I'm gonna up this. And then I think for my last weapon I want blue gun. Yeah, blue gun, work on getting a revive. Because hey, revives are fun. Yeah, minute 4. Still waiting for that. It also feels good to move freely. Spinach, yeah, spinach good. But there's definitely, with I guess with all of that said, there are definitely a lot of fun surprises with what the game pulls. Like a lot of like fourth wall. Well, some fourth wall breaking's fun. You know, all the secret discovering's fun. Definitely brings me back to like retro gaming. With just searching out for secrets by putting in codes or Armadillo's pretty good. It helps you, it lets you choose from whatever you want. In which case I want, that looks good. The wings need this. Terajisu. I wish that you could look at weapon combos from here, but it is not meant to be. But I do have that some combinations memorized. Okay, minute 5. Getting close to the 9-minute mark, so we better keep our eyes peeled. Ooh, Arcana. What Arcana do I want? I think I want, things have companions. Yeah, there we go. Kind of what list of weapons come with a counterpart, so now we get a boatload of damage more. Or a lot of damage output. And hey, more damage, pretty good. I just run into these things because because that's all you can do. Run into things, win game. That's the power of garlic. There are a lot of definite like surprise that the game has, especially when, I mean, when you play this game, you expect the flow to be very samey. And so I completely understand that the game has to change it up. And the game does a great job of changing things up. Like whether that be, you know, the stage type, or like just some boss that you have to beat. Whew. Yeah, that one particular boss. Oh, well, I guess, you know, the boss that gives you like 2 free things. Don't want this? No, I've used that a lot. And also it's my last weapon slot. From, I guess, the fun references and nods. Like, I did not expect the Sonic-esque zone today. Yet lo and behold, here I am, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and slow it down now. Slow it down just because, well, we're gonna hit minute 9. We're gonna hit minute 9 and I need to run. Duration, lightning, garlic. Don't want that orb? Not yet. We're doing a pretty good job at absorbing all the XP. Augments AoE, absolutely. Still looking for blue gun. And we'll be set. But otherwise, we're just gonna be here turning blue orbs into red orbs. Okay, here it goes. Minute 9. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Go, go, go. Let's see what we could get. Minute 9. There it is. Okay, how's this? Okay, no, they're a little stronger than anticipated. Never mind, but we got it. Allows to buy the charm power up. Apoplexy. Apoplexy. There we go, we got the thing, but now we need to reach level 80. We might want to have an XP up. And we could certainly do with a speed up. Pentagram, Okay, we'll get new weapon. Birds need to level up faster, so I'll need to level up birds faster. Because they merge into one, like the whips. There we go. Up bird. Or bird up. Anything bird? Nope. Anything bird? Yes. And now we just sit and wait here and podcast, talk about things. What's been going on with life? Okay, what do I need? XP up? I haven't upped Blackbird. Hopefully I can get something that gives me more weapon. More bosses. That one's definitely one of my go-to. Special damaging zone, sure. The tarot thing's like, looks like it has 3 slots, but I filled it at, well, I've gotten more than 3. And oh, there was Bird. Bird was up there. That's fine, we'll take care of that. More area is good, so we could up garlic range. Oh, no, we can't get new weapons. There isn't? There aren't any, oh, there we go. Blackbird. And now we just run in circles. And this is kind of what I mean by it just becomes a little too easy. Good Friday. Well, no, that was last week, but... Good Friday's pretty good. Oh, right, I got a Muddy Clover thing. Oh, talk about that. Oh, you get a thing that gives you more money, I think. I haven't ascertained the properties of it, but it has a timer and something causes it to increase. Probably getting more money, don't know. But yeah, you could get a lot of money from that. There isn't too much of a use for money, like, after doing, like, the store essentials, except for raising character stats permanently. There was a bird there, I missed that. I could just stand still if I wanted to, but I can't collect XP. What level? 45? Okay, garlic's at max, so then we could get big garlic. XP. Oh, there we go. Ate the sparrow. So now we have blue shots as well. And we have that, and we have this. There we go. The effects are pretty fun though. Especially when you're getting more things. And nope, I've absolutely run out of things to say. Do I need to up anything? Maybe, I might. I'm just gonna get the crown just so I can speed along to, I can speed along to level 80, just so we can see what's new. We're almost there, 52. Duplicator is always nice. You know, get that one extra projectile for every weapon you got, and then a level up to give you an additional projectile. XP gain up while I'm getting all that XP. There we go. Oh no. Not much to talk about solo. I don't do podcasts. This is the game. What you see is what you get. And I'll be honest, yeah, like, this is definitely a game that, ooh, I could see why it trended. I can see why people get so sunk into it. It's so simple, so easy to pick up, and feels so rewarding. even though, you know, you're just moving around. It's definitely like a great passive game to play. Okay, there we go. Great passive game to play. Or if you just, yeah, or if you just want to chill out, maybe get some items, whatever. I say I don't like the gameplay of this, but yet I do find myself liking this more than Balatro. Though maybe it needs time, because 1 month into Balatro and like I felt pretty good about it, but then after it kinda, I don't know, Balatro was kind of just not great. Like, soon it felt like a lot of things were based on luck. Or a lot of the, let's skip. New stuff. Oh, I guess I only have new stuff. It depends on what weapon I want next. I'm gonna banish, you know what, I could banish 10 weapons. I'm gonna banish you. Yeah, I could banish 10 things and then get also that achievement. Not achievement, challenge, sorry. Banish you. Banish you. And then, yeah, I only have 10 banishes, so once I get that, then that's how you get the 10 banish. Although it said weapons. It might have said weapons, I'm not sure. Oh, what is that warning sign? Banish you. Ah, okay, that's the warning sign. That's fair. That's fair and fun. Get rid of you. Banish you. Get more money. This just feels like a great grinding. I'm also almost at level 80, 10 more levels. Banish you. Get an upgrade. Maybe 2 upgrades? I don't know if I could get 2 upgrades from this. Oh yeah, I can get 2 upgrades from it. Nice. And now I get to fire arrays in directions. And I also reduce my weapon space, so now I could get a load of weapons. And I could banish you. And I can banish... Ooh. Do I want the Shadow Pinion? No, I shouldn't. Okay, yeah, I'll banish you. Yeah, because I could upgrade it, but I also might have banished it. Its upgrade, thing. Duration affects amount. Base area up. Raise bird. Increase bird. 74. I'm almost there. And then we can move on to something else. Although I'm having a struggle. Fire wand, Flames of Misspell is just really funny. Oh, I'm out of bandages. Good. Duplicator's nice. Duplicator's nice. Bird's nice. Lightning Ring Bracelet is great. I don't really have anything to... Ooh, Greatest Jubilee's always fun. Clock Lancelet's always fun, but we kind of just used it. Oh, that's a big skeleton. Okay, that is a very big skeleton. There he is. Oh, okay, there we go. That's the level 80 evolution. Does he still have his arm? Yeah, he still has his arm. Unfortunately, we can't see what else he does, but, you know. There we go. And, wow, we actually did it within the 20-minute range. Huh. Yeah, is there any reason for us to stick around here? I don't think so. Other than just getting money and XP. I could definitely see the desire to stick around. Wait, what did my bones evolve into? Unfortunately, you can't really see. Let's just upgrade this Jubilee and then whatever, I'll close it in. We'll give it a 10-second count. 10 actual seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nothing happened. 0. Okay, yeah, nothing happened. Nothing's around. So much chicken on the ground. That's fine. That was a nice little bonus jaunt. But I think with that, sorry, I'm just blocking achievement sounds. Because they are very loud. Oh, and we got the Bat Beater one. Okay. Uh, Charm power up. There's a lot. So we unlocked a reroll, sure. Seal 1, don't know what that does. That's a character. And a charm power up. We'll have to see what they do. Power up. Let's see. Reroll twice per rank. Allows you to get different choices when leveling up. That's great. Seal 1 allows to banish an item from level up choices or a pickup from light sources. Use in collection menu. What? Banish an item from level up okay, charm. Increases enemy spawn quantity by 20 per rank. That's pretty good. There's a bit of a down draw to it, but yes. I'm also out of money. Okay, wow, these are real expensive then. Okay, so then you could do it from the collection menu. You could just banish a thing. Let's so collection we could just oh yeah, we can. Okay, so if we don't want something, we just choose not to put it. Is there anything I want to banish? Uh, Honestly, Magic Wand. Magic Wand feels a little too, it's just point at an enemy and shoot. Doesn't provide too much. Also, maybe Lightning Ring, just for the sake of getting... Oh, cat. Absolutely, this cat isn't great. That's not great. It's... That's it. That's the statement. And we unlocked a character or something here? Did we? I don't see anyone unlocked. Yeah, no, not seeing anyone unlocked. And what did I get? Was it a stage, maybe? It might have been a stage. Anyways, what do we do now? Was there... Yeah, let's go see if there's a stage unlocked. The board. Not that I see. What did I... If only I knew what things unlocked. And unfortunately, it's going to be hard to see things from here. No, I'm not going to find it. Secrets? Maybe. Run away, 16. Place, score with Reaper. I settled the score with a Reaper? No, nothing here. Okay, that's fine. But what I do want to showcase, I guess, is adventures as well. I finished one of these. Basically, these are like mini Vampire Survivors episodes where you get your own things to up. Well, you basically start the game kind of again with just a set amount of characters. The wand? Okay, fine. Wait, does the banishing? Okay, no, it's in current adventure. Okay, sure. And then you just have like these neat little episodes where you just do. Let's turn on hyper mode just so we get... Yeah, that's all but good things. Hurry mode, sure. And let's start. What do I want for magic? What helps the magic wand? This magic wand is just a single target, it's a single target attack. I assume it does high damage. If it does high damage, you might as well spawn another boss. Okay, we got things up here. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Looks like we are in a sample of sorts. A lightning... I don't have a refresh. Fires at a random enemy deals heavy damage. Strikes at random enemies. First, you know what? I haven't actually seen the bracelet. Wait, that's it? Okay, sure. The thing about the bracelet is that it just has a lot of levels to it. One more projectile, sure. I need things that just protect me. That do a lot of damage to things around me. To a lot of things. Fine. Anyways, maybe it was in playing Vampire Survivors that caused me to replay Curse of the Moon as of recent. I mean, I like Castlevania. I played a lot of the DS games. And it, like, from what I've heard, the DS games are some of the best in the series. Might be the best depending on who you ask, but Symphony of the Night is always there. But yeah, they're fun games to go through. What did I play? I played Portrait of Ruin. Why can't I? No. I was gonna go through all the name games, but I can't remember. I can't remember the names. Portrait of Ruin, the one with Soma Cruz, the one with... Why can't I think of it? Is there an order? There might have been an order. Order or something. Large order of fries. Castlevania, large order of fries. Wait, this is just that country. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I'm not gonna survive too long, that's fine. I don't have any of the starting perks. But a lot of these enemies are giving me a lot of trouble. So, when in doubt, you just kite. Yeah, more damage is good. I actually shouldn't be picky with the power-ups I'm getting because I have a limited assortment of power-ups. I'm also not gonna get whatever's in this coffin at any point in time. I don't want to use that cross. We might as well. Get to 3 chests from it and some level ups. I didn't even spend the coins. I think I played some of the Game Boy ones. They're fun. If you wanted a Metroidvania that isn't sci-fi, although I didn't mind Metro. Well, I mean, it's Super Metroid. Who's gonna dislike playing Super Metroid? Were there any? I have to think. Hang on. Metroidvania. Like, sure. Like, there's Metroid Prime, and that's what's kind of the Metroid that fits the Metroid nature. The Metroid part of Metroidvania, but is there anything else that's Metroidvania other than Super Metroid? The original Metroid, sure. I don't know how Metroid 2 went. I actually haven't gone through Metroid 2. But yeah, okay. Yeah, there are a slew. I'm just thinking of, like, the primes, which aren't it. The primes aren't it, and Fusion was a little linear to be, felt a little linear to be a Vania. Spellbinder, sure. Oh, we got 2 more Reapers, 1 more Reaper. Come on. There we go. Open this coffin. Do this. Oh, I forgot. Are you the holy water? You might be the one that drops holy water. a holy water user. Makes sense, considering where we are. Okay, luckily I can still speed this up. Because something tells me I'm not gonna be surviving the... I'm not gonna be vampire surviving the... next little bit here. Nope. Am I gonna live? No, I'm not. I don't even have revives. Yeah, sure, that works. Maybe this could get me a weapon that's... No, just gets me the same thing. Bracelet. Sure, Bracelet. Do whatever you do, Bracelet. You just kind of spit out just a little spew. That's an eye. Oh yeah, these dolls. Castlevania enemy. Man, I just really want to go back through. I mean, I need a Castlevania fix by playing Curse of the Moon, but I want more. I might just do... Nah, I got too many passive games. Okay, sure, this is almost upgraded. Don't want that now. Kinda no. I should have taken it. Okay, we got a new person. And then, yeah, you just progress through that like so. You just go back. You get your upgrades, go back to chapter 1. It's basically Vampire Survivors Light. Also, I haven't encountered any vampires. That seems to be a problem. Just bats. Just a temporary area bonus, sure. You get, is there anything that pairs up with water? No. No, nothing here, but I could get some duration. Not duration, area effect things. Yeah, there isn't really anything that's too, you know what? I'm gonna get out of bounds just because I know that there was... I get this for free. Get this for free. And we have nothing else to collect on this map, right? Yeah, it's a small map. It's a small map. Okay, the trick here is just... projectile speed? Yeah. Oh, that really ups. This temporarily raises area of attack is really good. None of the... You know what? Lightning ring, sure. Having massive area of attack right from the offset is really good. Okay, let's speed this up. Let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, I could handle... Oh, aw, the area's gone. That was fun while it lasted. Projectile speed? Do I have any... I don't know what if the water cancels projectiles. I mean, I assume so. We're dropping something. Yeah, let's get the freezing enemies. So the way the clock lancelet works is that it will tick around according... like a clock. Although, wait, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4, 5. Yeah, it does work like that. I had to go back and see how many digits are in between the 12, 3, 6, and 9 positions. It's 2. But yeah, it'll cycle around slowly and freeze enemies in whatever line it hits. So if you align yourself properly, you could... It's really handy for finding a means of escape. Base area. What is... Oh, that is a... What's a water spray? I don't know what it actually is. But you get to spew. Ooh, big bonus chest. anything here? Sure. Oh, and then we get another one here. Sure, we could use another one. More water. What up's water? I can't remember. Lightning ring, sure. What up's water? Water plus something, so we... Well, not that we don't know, but... we probably don't have the thing. I could save that. That insta-kills things. Oh, right, and the characters, too, also get fun. While we've been using, like, basic characters, soon you get... Well, eventually you do get characters that use fusion weapons, like, right from the offset. I guess, yeah, the tree used a fusion weapon, and it's a tree. And that's fun just because it's just a character that stands still and passively farms as if you didn't want to play the game. If you didn't want to play the game at all, just choose tree. Might as well... No, I'm gonna focus just because I have a limited pool of weapons to select from. I might as well. Increase the odds of me leveling up the things I can upgrade. Those are the words that I'm searching for. I think I'm gonna make this, especially at 3 times speed. Also impressive with the phenomenon of increasing speed and talking faster. It doesn't happen here. I might need this. 5. That's not gonna be up. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we got another 3. Oh yeah, just chill, Vampire Survivors. Anything else to talk about? Not really. Alright, I have to address the title. It was my attempt at What is a Man. It didn't work. I tried. It came up to the last minute. And that was the best I could think of. What is Vampire Survivor? Although now that kind of gets me into the tangent of playing old games, just thinking about it and talking to someone else about, you know, the joy of playing older games. Special damaging zones, see how that works. Ooh, generate. Okay, yeah, sure, do that. Yeah, I was talking to someone about, you know, enjoying playing older games. And how, you know, it's hard for people nowadays to enjoy old games. I mean, whether that be, you know, just because of its difficulty back in the day, or lack of accessibility. And those are very good arguments. Oh, those explosions are very good. But, yeah, sometimes you gotta enjoy a game with, you know, some of its jank, some of its age. And sometimes you just have to have some fun with it. You know, you don't always have to play whatever's modern trending. Great. Believe me, I've sunk my teeth in a lot of modern games has kind of consumed a lot of my playtime. But you also gotta look back at the older games. And like, seriously, people really need to enjoy older games. We'll do the knife, just because it has an upgrade. We'll upgrade whatever we need to upgrade next. Which I think is the... Nope, that's just the bracer. Lightning ring have anything? No. Water has nothing. Ooh! Oh, no, we just froze them. Fire wand has something. Yeah, that's all a fire wand. Fire wand basically... does a... Yeah, it does big fire in front of it, like a shotgun, pretty much. The shotgun of magic. Hey, this actually is going swimmingly well. I think we'll be able to make the full 30. Yeah, we could just stand still, take whatever. Although there's some things getting into my area, I don't have passive healing. Passive healing would be nice. Okay, these guys are getting close. Some of them are getting a little too close for my liking, and I do not like that. I do not enjoy that. I would prefer they stay away. I think I could also talk about Vampire Survivors clones. Sure, why not? It's a talk. It's an interesting talk. I mean, I've already started out by saying, like, I've already seen a lot of Vampire Survivors clones just in my discovery queue. I just want to try to find new games, and most of, like, a lot of those games, like, no, I can't say most. That's objectively wrong. A lot of the games often tend to be Vampire Survivors clones. And in a way, if this is, like, the game, and what the games they're trying to do, I could get why. You know, it's an easier game to produce. I'm not gonna say it's easy, because, you know, game production is there are always challenges with game production, but, you know, it's easy compared to, like, making full-fledged, say, creating things in a 3D world, or creating a world, as it were. You know, just sticking with a two-dimensional, having enemies behave in the similar following pattern. Ooh, I forgot about Hellfire. Passes through enemies. Neat. Extra boss would be nice. But yeah, having enemies with the same AI, with just increasing health and speeds, is understandable. I'm almost dead. I am dead. That's fine. I just need to survive for 10 minutes. Cool. Done and done. And then we could power ourselves up here. These coins also aren't effective of the main thing. I'm almost there for the revival. I might just invest in that. Anyways, let's go back to Leave Adventure. And for our last one, let's do something. Let's just have some fun. Have some fun. Who do I want to have fun with? Sure, I could have fun with you. You've just been my guy. I haven't unlocked any new areas. What do I need to do? Reach level 80 in a place? Or do I need to reach level 80 in? Reach level 80 in a boatload of places. I could also be level 50 with a whole bunch of things, but... deal a total of damage with the laboratory train. That's gonna be hard. Oh, actually, I'm almost there. Okay. I'm actually almost there. Or an inverse Gallo Tower. Actually, Gallo Tower. Is Gallo Tower the one I'm thinking of? In which case, you will be useful. Gallo Tower. Inverse to the library. Gallo Tower is very... has a lot of verticality. Yes, that would be fine. Where do I want to go? I want to head down to increase duration. Yeah, increasing duration sounds good. Bracelet, nice. And I want to reroll. Those rerolls are great. Okay, reroll. Might as well take the crown. Just to get XP as fast as... Ooh, may retaliate when losing health. I mean, I should just try new things. Garlic. sad thing is I want garlic after just saying I want to try new things. Whip's not going to be useful here. Duration increase though is very good, but I'm also getting that when I head down, so I'm going to skip this as well. There's so many power-ups. Increase area of attacks works. Increase in vulnerability time is great. Well, I mean it is, but doesn't really show you much. These are all things we've seen before. Just run into these skulls. Oh, whip. We're getting nothing new. We're getting nothing new. There are a whole load of new things. I'd love to showcase Flames of Misspell. Axe is there, but I mean, for this, sure, we'll get an axe. Axe you throw upward and then it just goes down. Very handy. It actually is pretty good for verticality. Increase damage, sure. It's just sitting around grinding skulls. None of these are good. I probably should have banished one of those. Hey, Flames of Misspell, why not? I said I want to showcase this. Flames of Misspell is basically our flamethrower. Hey, Snake Dragon! Snake Dragon? No. Duplicator is always great, even though that's not gonna do me much good. Well, except for the axes, I guess. What does Flames of Misspell need? Flames of Misspell needs... Okay, first off, I need a skull. Misspell needs... Oh, that. Okay. Sure, if we come across that, sure. Santa Javelin? Yeah, why not? We use a Santa Javelin. I believe this one is, like, hits a random place area. Oh, there it goes. It fell up there. Might retaliate when losing health. Hang on, I need to think of my weapon combos. I might as well? Yeah, why not? We'll see what this does. I mean, I think it's a might retaliate when losing health. Surprising. It does what it says on the tin. Oh no, those are the bats. Okay, so they fly like a swarm. Much more handier than the cats. Pass through one more enemy. No, I think I want this, just because you could just wipe through everything. Look at this wipe. We've already done Shadow Pinion, but we haven't done it much. Okay, also, considering time, we might want to speed it up. Well, let's speed things up, shall we? Much to my dismay. Also, has this mouse always been here? Okay, there we go. 3 times speed. Let's clear some skeletons. Although these skeletons are a little durable. Oh, there we go. We got the box. Increases everything by a minuscule amount. Wait, 8%? That's actually huge. Song of Mana. Oh dear, don't step on those plates. Get the javelin, sure. Lightning Horn doesn't do much. We got an axe, I guess. Let's keep getting levels. Keep getting our XP gain just because we do need to reach 80. And hey, more XP gains means more item upgrades. Bigger bats. Skull, sure. That increases mob quantity, health, and all that, but hey, more mobs means more XP. Anything here? Up area, especially, you know, with this. More area and damage. One more projectile, sure. And we're pretty much set to go. Misspell. Anyways, oh, right, no, I haven't talked about, well, I forgot to finish off what I was talking about clones. Yeah, easier to replicate. So I could definitely see, like, why I get a lot of them on my feed. but also, you know, just attractive game to replicate. You know, who doesn't like a game that's just rewarding for simple reasons? Who doesn't like seeing, I mean, if you haven't followed modern trends with games, who doesn't like seeing the number go up? Like, people love seeing, you know, things getting better, bigger, of their own accord. Whether that be in a deck of cards, or, you know, when grinding enemies. Especially here, it's so satisfying to just... pentagram? Yeah, I'll take a pentagram. There we go. Okay, and what does might slow enemies down? Very nice. I forgot what it looks like. Oh, it has an outward. Okay, it kind of has an outward thing. Sure. Sure, let's up the bats just in case we get the bat upgrade. I doubt it, but hey. Get that, speed along. 11 minutes. We need to... Oh, wait. I didn't do inverse mode, did I? That's awkward. Yeah, this statue's upright. Wait, then what am I doing here now? Playing for fun? Unheard of. What do I want? Yeah, sure, Mad Grew's pretty handy. It basically brings items to you. Oh. But then... And then you get all this stuff. Like this. And this. And if you want to get those bracelets or those arrows, be my guest, but you will be met with a difficult enemy. You know what? Fine, let's come across some difficult enemies. This one's pretty good. There we go. Yeah, these guys are extra tanky. They are not fun. And they do a lot of damage. But you know what? Why not? It's the end of the stream. And they don't die to insta-kills. Misspell. Damage. Max level 8. The ring basically ups area and I think speeds up cooldown. Get better pentagram. Or flame. Yep, there we go. And we just speed things along. Anyways, will I be looking into them? No. The answer is no. Like, as much as I appreciate Vampire Survivors being, like, very well spread, the gameplay isn't for me. And that's alright. You know, you could have gameplay that's not for you. Granted, I've shut down both Balatro and Vampire Survivors, two popular games over the past 5 years. Okay, let's up that. Okay, up that, up that. And how long are we going for? I guess until we hit the 30 or die. Hey, look, I'm almost dead. This cloak guy's still here, but he gives you a golden egg, which is great because it permanently raises your stats by 0.001. So it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna take a lot of grinding. But this game also didn't really ask for a lot of grinding. Like a lot of the new stuff you could access by doing. What do you do? Evolve Flames with Misspell. The more enemies are defeated, the stronger it gets, so pretty good. Channels Dark Powers to Curse the Bear, not interested. Especially since there's no incentive for me to do that. Also not interested. This one, also is basically a bad side. Oh, game over. Also, Shrimp. Ring. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's Shrimp. didn't even do the inverse. I can't believe I didn't do. That's been Vampire Survivors. I've really been enjoying kind of doing these game checkups. You know, get your first impressions when playing a little bit of it, and then check in on it like a little bit of time after, and then seeing where it goes. Because a game could change. A lot about a game could change. Your first impressions could change. Like I was surprised with how far this game's. I think this is the fifth time I said this. Just goes about does different things, and yeah, I'm impressed to what extent it could do it. So that's why I thought it would be worth checking out in a little bit. And yeah, this is well, yeah, it's a fun game for what it is. Not for me, but still fun. Okay, that has been a stream. Schedule wise, here's how we're looking. Tuesday, See the Stars. Thursday, Baba's New Adventures. I feel like I should say Baba's New Adventures now. And then Friday's going to be what is going to be? I believe Friday's going to be, if I can make this work, Dominion. I'll talk about Dominion when it comes across. But basically, it's a board game. So yeah, we'll work on that. Anyway, that's been me in stream. Parting words are, I don't know, something light, something fun. I don't have anything light and fun. All my things are serious and dark. Have you played a retro game yet? Play a retro game. It's always fun. That's it. Play some Castlevania. I recommend the Castlevania series. Yeah. You know, playing the games of the past can just be as much fun as playing games of the present. And, you know, nothing's stopping you from having fun. If the purpose of a game is having fun, it doesn't matter how old it is. You could still have fun doing it. And hey, some modern games you might find not fun. It's perfectly fine. And, you know, a perfectly fine perspective to take. So yeah, you could play old games. They're perfectly allowed. And make, you know, terrible references on them. Like, no one's ever gonna get What Is a Man? What is Vampire Survivors? I say a miserable pile, but I had to do the reference to say miserable, but it's not miserable. Oof, I can't believe it took me that long to say it. I completely forgot I said that. Anyways, that's it for me in stream. Until next.